The grass is always greener on the other side, Priscilla. It is always greener on the other side, and you just have to come to the conclusion that no, the grass isn't greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it.
Like
Mhm.
the other day, I made $57, and then the
Mm,
next day I made 6 times that. Like,
mhm,
so it's like that's so up and down mentally, that's
mm,
hard. And then it just like it feels like, you can just lose it all. I've had my accounts
mm.
taken away, and I know that's with any, social media.
Right.
Not too worried about that. But so I feel like that's the first thing that is like there's a lot of I'm not in control over
Okay.
my product. And sometimes brands will, take your commission down to 10 cents a piece. And there's nothing,
Okay.
we have no union, we have no protection over stuff
Of
like that.
course, yeah.
So that gets harder.
So
Sometimes the brands won't pay. Like I build all the videos and then they just ghost me and
yeah, they
and
just
they
don't
just
pay you, right? I got you. So this is something that I'm sure you've done the reflection for, which is why you think through all the pros and cons. I'll tell you everything you just said there, basically all the risks and the cons of your business model. When you do digital products, and quite frankly, any business out there, heck, you could start I don't know, a restaurant business. You could start a e-commerce business. Every single business will have risks that basically come off the exact equivalent of that. When you start a digital product business, you are also at the mercy of your traffic channels, which would be your Instagram account, your Facebook account, whatever it may be. You are also at the risk of maybe you get a DM block and you have a DM setter funnel that requires you to send messages and you get a DM block for 30 days, which is quite common. And then you can't send a single message for 30 days and your revenue goes to zero. There are like every single business has the downsides that you could make a case if this is why you shouldn't do the business. But if you have a passion and a calling towards it, you will push through despite those pros or excuse me, despite those cons, right? So the grass is always greener on the other side, Priscilla. It is always greener on the other side, and you just have to come to the conclusion that no, the grass isn't greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it, right? What you choose to plant your feet in and go, you know what, this is what I'm going to focus for the next 6 to 12 months. And there's always going to be cons. There's always going to be things that suck about this business model, but this is my business, and I embrace it.